What up, everybody? Come on up in the place. In the place to be. We about to get started. Oh, what's going on? What up, what up? Hope this one doesn't take too long. We'll see how it goes. All right. What's up, y'all? Man, it's been a crazy week since I released those two videos regarding the Great Conjunction. Man, shout out to all the new subscribers. Appreciate you guys checking out the channel. Just check out the information and let me know what you think. Leave the comments. Any way I can help you, let me know. But man, this information is powerful. It's starting to get out everywhere, which is an awesome thing. We need everybody to be talking about it. God damn, shouting it from the rooftop. Yo! Great Conjunction! Conjunction, junction, what's that function? We need everybody on this Great Conjunction. So, like I said, you guys have been passing that video around, trying to make it go viral. I appreciate that. But it's so important that all of us, we really understand, that we're in a super creative mode in this new era, in this new energy. So just so you guys know, we have officially entered the Aquarius energy. Okay, so remember, we were talking about Jupiter and Saturn were moving together in conjunction into a new element, into the Aquarius sign, right? Well, they've entered that sign. So on the 17th, Saturn entered Aquarius, and on the 19th, today, Jupiter entered Aquarius. So we have officially entered into the Aquarian age here, right? Into the new Aquarius era. So, but they're not conjuncted yet. I'm saying they're conjuncted, but not the Great Conjunction. So you still have about a couple more days. But right now, they are together in Aquarius. So we have started. That new Aquarius energy has started. We have left that old, that Earth stagnant down, weigh us down energy, and we floating right here, baby. We are floating. So a lot of you have been leaving a lot of comments, asking questions, how to meditate and how to consciously create during this time, what to do. Because I guess a lot of you are new to this type of energy or this type of information, and the video just spoke to you, so you want to do what you can to help create, which is, like I said, I appreciate that. So consciously creating what you want. How do you do that? You just mentally focus. You have to think. It's all about visualization. Okay, I've spoke to this before. You have to be detailed in your vision. Okay, you can do this in everyday life too. Like anything you do, if you map it out in your mind first, it's always going to be better when you perform it. What you're doing is creating a neural link. Okay, it's called the neural link. You're creating a link between your nervous system and the brain that helps you perform the exercise or whatever it is better. Like if you were to exercise in a gym, if you pictured yourself doing the exercise first, you would actually perform the exercise better, even on your first time, if you had never done it before, than if you had just never pictured it and just picked it up and started doing anything. So it's all about visualization. Why? Because as the Kybalion says, go pick up that book, everybody, if you guys want to start learning the universal laws. This is how this goes, okay? We have mundane or world law. We have universal laws or natural law, right? So the Kybalion is the 7 laws, the 7 hermetic principles, or the 7 laws, immutable laws. You got to go pick that up. That it breaks down all, pretty much the laws that we're supposed to be following that you can't get by. Regardless whether you believe them or not, these laws are at work in your life. So it's best to master them so that we can master life. But as the Kybalion said, the first law in the Kybalion is all is mind. Okay, meaning that everything that we see in existence starts in the mind first. So that means we create in the mind. And so right off the bat, you have to visualize what you want. That's where it starts. There's no other. You have to start thinking up here. For the Kobe fans or you basketball fans, back in the day, Phil Jackson, what would he have his players do before the game? Visualize the game. Why does he do that? Because they can go out and it's easier for them to play the game once they've mapped the game out in their head. He tells them, see the game, see the play, see yourself stealing the ball, see yourself making those baskets, see yourself winning. And 11 championships later, can you doubt them? So visualization, if you can see yourself doing it, then you can pretty much perform it. That's why TV is so important. That was why TV was so important to Caucasian people, because going back just in melanated history and Moorish history, you know, the Moors ruled, you know, they ruled first and they started slavery first. And so when, you know, in the TV thing, when you can see yourself, this is, you know, for Caucasian people, they can see themselves, you know, mastering and doing things within TV, that helps you to be able to do that better within life. So understand, visualization is the key to everything. If you can see yourself doing it, you can pretty much do it. So the first universal principle is all is mind. Okay, everything is mind. The universe is mental. So whenever you want to create, remember I said this before, anything that's in existence you've created in the mind first. That's just the way it is. So when you're looking for what you want out of this new era, this new reset, what you want for your life, you're going to leave all of that old negative shit behind. Whatever negative habits and things that you used to do that kept you in the fucked up place before, you're leaving all of that shit behind. It's gone. Like boom, you're dropping it off like some bad baggage, like some like some bad fish. You drop it off, leave it on the side of the road. It's done. Okay? From this point on, it's all whatever you do, whatever you can think here, whatever you can create mentally here. Remember in detail. It has to be very detailed, because the universe doesn't like blank. It doesn't like blank holes. It's like, yo, all right, well, you said this, but you didn't tell me how do we get from here to over here. There's a whole blank piece missing right here. So you want to boom, 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 boom. Be very detailed in the way that you want your life to change. I mean, it'll do it, but you just make sure you have to be very detailed in what you want, you know? So that's consciously creating what you want. And also make sure you speak it into existence. Why? Because there's, you know, what is the material plane made of? What is everything in existence made of? Frequency and vibration, right? So the word, even in the Bible, says in the beginning there was the word and the word was with God, right? So frequency and vibration is everything, right? And remember, if you go back and look at the videos on cymatics, which is vibrations relation to form, that those other videos I have, or you can just look up cymatics, cymatics. If you look up cymatics, it shows how vibration creates form. The higher the vibration, it's the sand that's on a plate, and they start to send vibration or music through that plate, and the sand starts to form different formations, different complex formations. The higher the frequency, the vibration, the more complex the form. So that's the same thing in existence. The more complex the structure is in nature, the higher the frequency. So that would mean you are the most complex thing actually in nature. That means your frequency would be very high. So when we're creating, we have the highest frequency to be able to create. Oh man, I appreciate you, Tick. So we have the highest frequency to be able to create, right? It's all here. All is mine, no matter what you are. Okay, now let me just say this. No matter what your skin tone is, we're all of one mind. We're all a part of the same mind, so we all have the infinite power of that mind to create. All right, everyone is tapped into that. But when you hear me talk about melanin and why melanin is so important and why this conjunction is so important for melanated people, why? It has nothing to do with racism. It's all about science. This book here, you guys have been buying this book, The Great Book of Melanin Research. And again, let me just say this. Everyone has melanin. Let me just say, there's no one on the planet who doesn't have melanin. Even the most pale Caucasian in the world has melanin. You can't live on the planet without melanin. You have neuromelanin and you have skin melanin. Okay, so everyone has melanin. That's the way your cells communicate, is through melanin. This is all within this book. Okay, this is created by the International Federation of Pigment Cell Societies. These are the These are all the countries that come together, the melanated societies of the country that come to the world, scientists, they come to the world every 3 years, and they show the research that they've been doing on melanin every 3 years. Anyone can go to this research. Now, if you try to go to their website and try to get this research, I got this from their website like 15 years ago. But if you try to go to their website now, you won't be able to find this. So, but why we're talking about that? Because melanin is an amplifier. It's a conductor of frequency. So that's why this is why everyone has this power, just so we understand. Everyone has this power, but you know, the more melanated, it's like having bigger batteries. You know, a AA battery or a big C battery is gonna have more power than a AA battery. They're both batteries, they're both powered, but the C battery is gonna be able to power something big, whereas, you know, a AA battery is gonna be, you know, it can get its power on too. But melanin it transmutes frequency and vibration. Okay, this is all within this book. It transmutes energy. It transmutes light into energy. It transmutes sound into energy. Sound. Do you understand that? Your melanin takes in sound, vibration, and converts it to energy for your body. It's all in the book. So that's an amazing thing, because when you're moving into something where that's going to have, when we're moving into a high frequency, era, like this conjunction, where we're moving into something like this alignment, where everything is going to be set at 0, when there's no opposing forces in your way, that means you have the utmost power to create anything you want. That's anyone. That's every single one of you have the utmost power to create. But I'm talking to my melanated people right now, because we're in the biggest fuckery around the world. So for you, for us, this is the time that you need to use for you to come up out of the fuckery. We have been 2nd and 3rd class citizens around the world for a long time, and this is the energy that you're supposed to use to rise up out of that shit. That's just the way it is, which is why they didn't want you to know about it. They still, like, you haven't heard really too much anything. There's a news story here, a small news story there, a news clip they'll send to you here, and you don't hear too much about it though. And if they do, it's just some astronomical, oh, look at the beautiful stars that are going to come together on the 21st. That's going to, or look at Jupiter and Saturn, the two beautiful planets. They're just going to be, it's going to be so beautiful. It's just a beautiful thing, isn't it, guys? It's so beautiful. They don't tell you nothing about how powerful that energy is, that you can draw from it, that you can invoke that energy within yourself and use that shit like they're doing. like they're doing. Do they act like it's a pandemic going around? They don't act like it's a pandemic. Every time you see one of those politicians, they get caught outside at a dinner or at a party or some shit with no mask on with a gang of people. That's because they know ain't no real goddamn pandemic. I mean, let me just say this. There's some shit that they created and put out there that's fucking with people, but it is not like they make it seem. So they know what this shit is truly for. They are trying to invoke this energy to push in that new world order, that one world order that they got going. You have got to counteract that shit. This is what I mean by creating consciously. If you know what they're going to do, you have to consciously create against that shit. But I mean, don't focus on the negative shit. Focus on what you positively want to be doing for yourself, for your family, for the world. That's how you do that shit. You putting yourself in the positive frame of mind. You focusing on that. You have all the power in the world. If you get them to pull you back and looking and focusing on what they're doing, that takes you away from your power. Laser vision. You right here. So, and about speaking things into existence. Shout out to LeVar Ball. The reason that's possible is because your destiny. So the word destiny, if you guys, anybody who's seen my channel, a lot of you have, but a lot of you new people haven't, go look up the series I did called Wordplay, where I break down the etymology of words and why it's so important for you to know the energy of words, because words hold vibration and energy. And so whether you know the energy or not that the word was created with, you go along with that energy until you're able to understand what it is and then consciously transmute the energy. So you can't change the energy of a word until you know the original word first, till you know the original energy first. So that's why it's important to do etymology. So destiny, okay, where it says speaking into existence, okay, your destiny, the word destiny goes back to the word fate, right? You know, you've heard, it's my fate. Man, these two people were fated to come together. Well, what does that actually mean? Fate means that which one speak. It literally means Fate is whatever you speak into existence. That's the etymology, the actual meaning of the word, the history meaning of the word fate and destiny is that which you speak, meaning you speak your reality into existence. That's literally what it means. You have the power. You have the power. They've been telling you all along, but you don't go back and look at these words. You don't know what they mean. So you just go on with the connotation, the made up meaning that the world is made up for it after it got, after they told you it wasn't what it was. And you just go along with that bullshit energy. But you got to look up these words because you're using the energy of these words. And if there's negative energy and you're still going along with it, like the word, like the word nice. The word nice means stupid. I've said this many times. How many of y'all, yeah, I'm nice with it, baby. Oh, nigga, my shit is nice. Oh, yeah, baby, I'm nice as fuck. Yeah, that means stupid. Just so you know. So this is why we have to understand, what frequency and vibration is. It's super important. This is why I told you guys to get the tuning forks, because that helps to tune your body to the right frequency and harmonic vibration where you can create. Because that's all you are, is a tuning fork. That's truly what you are. You receive and emit you receive and emit frequency, vibration. So whatever you want to create, you have to first picture it. It starts in the mind. You got to picture it first, but then speak that shit into existence. And then the Trinity is do it. Physically perform the action towards that. You think it, you say it, you do it. That's the Trinity. Think, say, do. Right? So it has to be a detailed vision first. Then, once you got that detailed vision first, you can speak it. Put the vibration, the vibration out into the universe. Let it be free. Let it go out there and let it work its magic on the universe. But then how else is going to do it? By you getting out there and you starting to work now. All right, I got to go ahead. All right, I got to be able to, oh man, I got to do this. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, then I got to do that. Oh yeah. Oh man. And you out there mashing. You don't even realize you just mashing. You just working toward the vision that you got. It doesn't feel like mashing. You know why? Because your vision is the utmost importance to you. It doesn't feel like work. And then before you know it, you're going to look around and be like, oh, shit, nigga, damn, we chilling. We fat, we down. That's how it goes, right? So all you people who are wondering how to consciously create what you want, that's how you do it. Now, how do you meditate? What is meditation? Meditation is just focus, truly. At the end of the day, meditation is just focus. When I said you guys want to sit down and you meditate together, most people think meditating is that is a form of meditation. That form of meditation is when you're going inside. You're turning yourself into a receiver, and you want to pull that vibration. You want to focus internally, right? That's the first stages of meditation, is to focus internally. You want to block out all the other noise that's in your mind. Man, I'm hungry as hell. Oh damn, did I lock the door? Oh damn, that cat is crazy. All these shit that come in your head, you got to block that out, and you want to focus inside. But that's the reason. That's the first part of that is because it teaches you are the center. So if you can focus here, if you can bring everything within here, then you can start to focus on everything externally. But you have to focus inward first. So that's the first stages of it. And how do you maintain the focus when you're meditating? If your mind starts to wander, focus on the breath. The inhale through the nose, exhale out of the mouth. Okay. Whenever your mind starts to wander, come back to your breath. That'll bring your focus back. Now, meditation, the other stages of meditation, like I said, is just focus. Have you heard the phrase, go meditate on that? So meditation is just concentrated focus, concentrated thought to manifest whatever you want. That's all it is. Thought is vibration. Your brain waves are alpha waves. When you're sleeping, they're called theta waves. So it's frequency. Everything is moving like this. All of it. So when you're meditating, you're just increasing those vibrations like this. Like you're doing that. And say instead of they usually moving this slow, and you meditate and you. So that's what meditation is, but it's concentrated focus. Okay, concentrated focus. Whatever you want, focus on that shit. Laser beam focus, and you got to do it consistently, right? You have to do it consistently, no matter where you are. Consistency is doing this thing, doing a thing the same way, no matter the environment. Okay, so you have to perform. You have to do that shit consistently, and it will pop. This new energy has no choice in this great conjunction. They know this. This is why, man. It is insane the fact that they wanted to shut us down like this because they didn't want us moving. They didn't even want us moving to get a part of this energy. Like, hey man, hey, y'all chilling for. Hey, you good? Just hey, you good, man? Nigga? Hey, you want some more food? Just sit your butt right there, nigga. Don't do nothing. But I got you though. So no, you can't. This is not the no. They don't have us. So and also. Going back to, I've been hearing about a lot of people talking about you about to get superpowers. So most of you melanated people think you're talking about superpowers, and if I don't get my superpowers on the 21st, I'm gonna beat somebody's ass and and all the rest of this shit. You are moving into a higher consciousness. Air is the element of consciousness, of mind. So we're moving into, higher thought. Where you're going to be, you're just not going to, things that you would have let pass by you before, you might, wait a minute, what did you mean by that? Information is just going to start flowing into you that you had no idea about. Give you an example. There's an app called Clubhouse. I'm getting ready to do, just so you guys know, if you guys have the Clubhouse app, I'm getting ready to do a Clubhouse room on the Great Conjunction today at 3 p.m. West Coast time. So if you got Clubhouse, try to show up to that. But so this app Clubhouse is where everybody is in these rooms and they're just breaking off and sharing information like crazy. I mean, it's insane. This may be an agent thing. Who knows? However, we're in the beta stage. You're at the beginning stages of this. So right now there is major knowledge being dropped. And at this stage, you have this many minds coming together, to break information down. Like, you can't hold it. You can't contain it. It's becoming its own thing. If you guys ever join one of these rooms, there'll be thousands of people in there just breaking information off, high level information. And you got doctors and, millionaires in there, cats that's worth hundreds of millions of dollars in there, just giving the game away. Yo, this is how I did it in the stock market. This is how I do it. Sharing information. It is here. I mean, the consciousness level is about to jump, and most people that are in these rooms are melanated. So your elevation is on the way. I mean, you're getting the information. It's flowing through in many types of ways. But the fact that most of us think that we're going to get some superpowers is hilarious. Now, your consciousness will elevate, but most melanated people don't even understand the science of your melanin. So if you can't understand the science of your melanin, what power do you think you're going to get? If you don't understand how to drive a car, how far are you going to get down the street before you kill yourself? That's how this is. You have to you don't know the science. But your melanin is all powerful. It's in everything in the world, in the universe, really. Melanin, everything has melanin. It's just it just does. And melanin is a superconductor chemical. It transmutes vibration at no loss. You have semiconductors and superconductors. Melanin is a superconductor when it's at the right frequency. It's what's called a room temperature superconductor, which is their science is trying to find something called the room temperature superconductor, because superconductors, in order for you to do it, you have to cool it down to below 450 degrees below zero in order there's no heat, so that the energy doesn't, the energy can move without losing heat. Now, you, as a melanated person, you have what's called a room temperature superconductor. This is what they're looking for. If we're vibrating on the same frequency, we send energy back and forth at no loss. I mean, it's insane with the shit that they found that you can do. So this is the only reason why I'm saying, melanated people, you have got to get together, because you have been in the biggest fuckery of anyone in the world. This is why it's so important for you to get the mental picture out there of us coming about of fuckery. You have to do it. I mean, no matter if you believe in it or not, what is going to hurt? If you a super Christian and believe, this is about Jesus, and you better get right with Jesus, and you better get, boy, Jesus coming back, and you going, boy, Jesus, boy. If you believe that, what is it going to hurt for you to believe positive shit for the next year or so? That's going to happen to your life. What is going to hurt? You would do it anyway. So all I'm saying is, on the 21st, just do it with everybody else. That's all I'm saying. On the 21st, and just so you know, the conjunction is at 12:50 p.m. Eastern time. Now, if you're on the West Coast, 9:50 a.m. So you know, just make sure you do your thing. You won't be able to see it till the nighttime, though. So, but if you're just make sure you're in that full meditative consciousness mode at that time when you're doing this. All right. So your black people think you're gonna get superpowers. Yes and no. Your consciousness will elevate. You'll be able to receive more frequency and vibration because of the melanin, but you ain't about to be floating around here. You don't know how to use this. You have no idea how to use it. It can do amazing things. Melanin can do amazing things. And that is according to the scientists that have been studying. This is 114 years of study on melanin. The last 114 years of melanin study. This is what and you wouldn't believe the shit that they found in this, what you can do. So all you melanated people keep walking around here talking about you ought to be Superman. You don't know, you are, but you're not. just so we're aware, you know, everyone has access to the higher consciousness. Everyone is tapped in, but you melanated people, if you can consciously get together and be on the same frequency, you can do some powerful stuff. So now, the Aquarian age means coming into this Aquarian age, it means it's about technology and innovation and things of that nature. And so melanated people, we're always the last on the boat, all right? So the word success, the etymology of the word success, it means what comes next. Right? That's what success means, which is why if you're not thinking about what's coming next, then you're always left behind. And melanated people, you always so caught up in trying to survive now, you're never able to focus on what comes next. You're like, shit, nigga, I gotta pay these damn bills, man. Nigga, damn, nigga, I'm about 2 months behind on that rent, nigga. Like, nigga, what's next, nigga? Rent from last month. So you're never able to focus on what's coming next. So that's why you never succeed. But you have to do it. You have to focus on the future. Because this is what's going on. The innovation and success, like I said, is in the future. Prosperation is in the future. So you have to be focused on that. What's coming next? All right, I know what I'm doing right now, but what's coming next? So technology. Okay, remember the Aquarian age is about technology. If you guys aren't getting into that, cryptocurrency, e-commerce, all of the things that that we don't really fuck with, coding. Nanotechnology, all of that stuff, the same stuff that they put into your nose when you took the COVID test. See, they're all up on the nanotechnology. Why not you? So again, what's coming next? Cryptocurrency, though. This is what's the future for melanated people. Just so I want you guys to get hip to a coin called Guap Coin. All right, get hip to a coin called Guap Coin. That's GUAPCOIN, Guap Coin. Go look that up. That is the only cryptocurrency created by a melanated or black woman in the world. All right. It was the first cryptocurrency created by a black person. Now, Akon got his, but his is not really on the exchange. It's not usable yet. It's just listed. Hers, this lady, her name is Aquarius Maximus, or Tavanya. Shout out to you, Tavanya. But she created this, and it's amazing. It's a coin strictly for melanated people. It's for, if you guys understood what cryptocurrency is, and just so you know, the dollar's getting ready they have to smash the dollar in order for us to move into a one-world order. So that's getting ready to go down. So you want to move your money towards this crypto industry, which is why the government is coming out with its own cryptocurrency. Its own crypto dollar. United States, everybody is, but yeah, the United States is coming out with its own cryptocurrency, letting you know where it's moving. They know what age we're moving into, and they're going to cut that dollar off. And then what you going to do with their cryptocurrency? Because they can control it. Other cryptocurrencies are not supposed to be able to be controlled, which is why it's so important for us to be able to get with this one. This is the way this is true. When you're looking for reparations and all the rest of that stuff, create your own currency. That way you can do everything autonomously and you don't have to ask them for anything. That's how you rise up out of the shit. Create your own financial system. And so, like I said, shout out to Guapcoin and Tavonia, because it is Tavonia Evans. Man, she is doing the shit. Please go look her up. She is so damn intelligent. She's a genius. Like, she is absolutely a genius, and she kills the game. And that coin is literally made for melanated people. It's made to use between melanated people and also trade. Man, man, just so I'm telling you, go look up Guap Coin. This is the stuff that we want to be able to focus on. So if you want to focus on, melanated people rising up out of the fuckery and rising up out of the, focus on this type of stuff. Who else do you know that made a coin for black people or so-called black people? Nobody. Nobody got a goddamn cryptocurrency specifically for black people, made by black people. All your crypto, if you buying crypto, all your money going to Caucasian people, period, or some Asians, or or something like that. But no melanated people. But Guap Coin is, and it's on par with every other cryptocurrency in the world. It's that good, but you just don't know about it. So y'all got to start spreading the word so we can start getting this stuff into the culture, into the system, into our system, so we can move this shit on up. That's the only way that we're going to be able to come up out of this shit, and we create our own shit. And you and the biggest energy to create. So why not think about creating our own fucking infrastructure? Why not? Why not? She already has it. She's doing incredible shit. She's creating a crypto exchange for melanated people where you be able to borrow own money and do projects and shit with crypto and be able to build. And she's doing it. This is the future, y'all. Just so we're aware. This is the future. So if you're not focused on the future, you're dead. That's the way it is. Success means what comes next. If you're not focused on what comes next, you're not doing anything. So, last thing, if you're meeting people, if you're trying to pass this video around and you're meeting people who don't believe in the conjunction, the great conjunction, you don't necessarily force them to do it. Just drop the knowledge on them. Just tell them, when you tell somebody to have positive thoughts, whether they know it or not, that's a good thing. So they'll do it whether they believe in what you're saying or not. So just drop the information. We just want as many people, like I said, vibrating on the higher consciousness frequency at that time as possible. Like a beacon. Because I can't tell you what the hell they're going to be doing. They're about to be cutting up whatever. They're about to be doing all their little rituals on that. We need to counteract that as much as possible. Please, please, please. Man, like I said, to spread the word. Like I said, I have at 3 p.m., I have a room in Clubhouse where we're going to be discussing this more. So if you guys want to ask questions about it, how to meditate, what tuning forks and all the rest of that stuff to get, just go to get the Clubhouse app. It only works if you got iPhone. Sorry for on this side, but if you got iPhone, download the Clubhouse app and look for Real Nagas at 3 p.m. West Coast time. You can come in there and we can talk about this great conjunction and what we need to be doing as a people, as a world, be able to move into this next thing, because they're really going to try to put this mash down. This population control or depopulation. It's so just so we're aware. Melanated people, just so you know, population control is about many things. Some of it is about actually saving the earth. Just so we're just believe it or not, some of it is about saving the earth, because you have so many people who on here who use what they call the useless eaters, but I don't believe that. But you aren't unaware of how much you tax the earth if you're just eating and just using, and you don't recycle, you don't do anything, you're taxing the earth of its resources. So part of that is that, but a lot of it though is also, we have to understand that there was a report that it's about extinction. This is an existential crisis for non-melanated people. So the report came out that for the last couple of years, there was more, especially in America, there were more Caucasian deaths than births. So what that means is you're dying off. So how do you keep the numbers even? Well, let's kill off a gang of them niggas. So that's how we got to keep the numbers even. If we falling off like that, then we got to make them niggas. Yeah, we can't leave these niggas keep going like this. We got to cut the. So that's what a lot of this is about as well. Okay, it's about population control, but it's also about an existential crisis that's going down. They've already, between themselves in their own science, they've said that non-melanated people would be extinct in about 300 years. This is in lectures that they're going around in colleges doing themselves. This is only to a room full of Caucasian people. They're talking about this. You can go punch it up on YouTube. And they're wondering, so what do we do about this? And the guy giving the lecture says, I'm not here to say what you should do. I'm just putting out the information. We're dying off. So if everyone is out there and they know that, then what would you do? If you know that you're dying off, then you have to take steps in order to maintain and save your people. So that's what a lot of this population control is about. Just taking people out. So again, though, you can't focus on that. You got to do what you need to do to get where you need to go. And that's, again, meditating, getting together, getting that positive energy out there, detailed, focused thought on what you want, but also the work. I can't stress that enough. You have to do the work. Saturn is not playing. Saturn plays no games. If you don't do that work, you will not get that shit done. You will not get it. If you sitting back on the couch watching The Mandalorian, when you're supposed to be doing shit, Saturn is like, hey, nigga, fuck you. What you doing, nigga? Get your bitch ass off the couch. So please, like I said, get out there. I want to shout out all the people who was passing the video around. Urban X, NLE Chopper, Big Judah, all the brothers who passed the video around to help getting it out there. Please keep doing that. Appreciate y'all, man. And about to get on out of here. Deuces. Oh, real quick, if y'all want this book, realnuggets.com. realnuggets.com if you want the Great Book of Melanin Research, and you get the police stop law package for free. So yeah, people who are asking me, I had to let y'all know, yes. If you order the big book, just so I know, so I'll keep emailing me. Yes, if you order the hard copy Melanin book, you get the police stop law package for free. All right, that's that's all this. This is an alkaline cookbook. This is the police public official bonds. Okay, this is if a police officer, if he violates your rights during a police stop, what you do is you file something called a lien on their bond. Every police officer has to have a police bond, which is like police insurance. So if they violate your rights, you can place a lien on that and they get fired that day. Most of y'all don't know about that because they keep it hidden. But this is a book that tells you how to place that lien or a claim on their bond. So you get all of that. You get all of this free with the Great Book of Melanin Research. All right. So I need y'all to learn the law. That's the most important thing. Y'all not learning the law in this new time. Y'all gonna be fucked. And again, cards, constitutional rights cards, qualified immunity notice, because police have qualified immunity. When they beat your ass, they don't never get punished because they have something called qualified immunity. This alerts them that they lose their qualified immunity when they knowingly violate the law, which is what they mostly do all the time. So boom, you got that. And this is the notice that also comes with that. These two things go together. These two go together. This is qualified immunity notice that you have in your car holding on you. You keep this in your wallet. Both of these go together. You hand the police this and this at a police stop, and you be quiet and see what the police officer does. So again, you get all that for free if you order the hard copy Great Book of Melanin Research, man. Thank all the new subscribers, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna keep putting this information out so that we can help elevate. We can keep elevating, man. Thank y'all. I'm out.